Well, hello there.
Hi.
Welcome, one and all, welcome, one and all, to another episode of A Tale of Dice. Once again, we are gathered around this table to continue the adventures of what now I feel is the Pack, as a consolidated name for this bunch of misfits who are hunting a couple of things. But before we start the episode, we have a couple of announcements. First off, I have an announcement that hats are in again. Hats are good. And we, Max and I, we just came from a large road trip from Berlin, so we might be a little bit tired. But next to that, I got home to this beautiful freaking present. These, they're complete once again. These are motherfucking dice, but they are not normal dice. These are motherfucking lapis lazuli dice. Like they are like gemstone dice right now. So these puppies will.
You got your D20 back.
Yeah, I got my D20 back. Yeah,
Nice. These are the dice that are gonna kill us.
Yeah, these are the dice that are gonna kill you fashionably. So yeah.
I'm glad.
They're worth
Yes, at least one of us will feel good.
Oh God, Llama just fainted because of all of the stress. Understandably
You're so pretty. Oh.
Speaking of Llama and fainting, I do also believe that Llama has another sponsorship deal for
yeah,
us
because
this week.
it is very stressful to run a business. And therefore today we are sponsored by Llama's Beanies, because every sock on your head is a beanie. I'm definitely not looking at two people wearing a beanie right now.
I'm not even... Like, our viewers may tell us, what the hell is the definition of a beanie? Like, I have this hat, is this also a beanie? Or is this just...
Isn't beanie just like?
I don't know.
A mark?
It's
a brand, you mean?
It's hard because look, I have this beanie. However, it doesn't really fit, to be honest.
That's a beautiful beanie. Although my beanie
It does
is from
keep my
the-
head quite warm.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
These
love
actually get worse and worse.
Yeah, they do.
We really need real sponsors to just like get all of this misery out of
If
the
you
way.
are a sponsor and you would like to sponsor us, you know where to find us.
Or if you are not yet a sponsor but would like to become one.
You can
Yeah.
become a sponsor. Because you're
That too.
lifelong green.
You can mail to
Whatever.
whatever.
Sponsorship at Llama Enterprises.
No, we don't have.
That's
Just
not-
do a
that's
Tail
not
Dice.
on your-
Just
yeah,
do a
that's
Tail
not on
Dice
your
at
address,
Gmail.
Please.
Taildice@gmail.com. Yeah.
You need
So-
it.
So with that blatant marketing stunt out of the way, I do believe that we are now ready to start another episode of A Tale of Dice. So, ladies and gentlemen, shall we play a game?
But you guys love the soundtrack.
And we're back. So, last time we left off, the Pack was in a little bit of a predicament. Because as the new bodyguards of the Bellathrome, a seafaring vessel that is journeying all the way to the far, far north province of Fellover, in which our Pack is actually making hunt on a slaver named Maddox, they have...
The Maddox.
The Maddox, excuse me.
Yeah.
They have had multiple encounters with different port cities along the way, in which they had all different types of adventures. But one particular adventure seems to be repeating itself over and over again. It seems that a mythical storm is following our party members, and now, as they are harbored in a town called Gracebay, a beautiful, picturesque Germanic township, the storm has also joined them in this city, in this revelry, and with that, a gigantic dragon has descended upon the town. Last week, our Pack members were able to thwart the assault of the dragon itself at the old spire, where they were aided by a...
That sounds way better than my dragon. To be honest, my dragon just sounds like a seagull.
Oh,
pretty
they're
sad
little
one there.
dragons.
But okay, continue.
No, but like, this is the dragon. So, the assault on the old spire was thwarted by our Pack members together with the help of an Aasimar paladin named Lucathiel. However, now that the dragon has left this old spire and entered into the city, it seems that Lucathiel must leave our party members to make sure that the spire and the big lighthouse inside it is kept lighted. And now our Pack members are journeying further towards the city to see what mayhem the dragon might wreak over there and to see how they can stop it.
R.I.P. Notebook. Just
Oh.
All right.
Sad
The notebook fell to the claws of the dragon.
Yeah.
Sad notebook noises.
Right.
Does this mean we're going to die?
This is even sadder than the film, The Notebook.
So, for now, a battle map will not be necessary. However, as you guys are now exiting the spire, making your way over the large wall into the township itself, are there any things you would like to do to prepare for whatever might be waiting for you over there?
I'm gonna wanna do a lay on hands every minute because I have a lot of damage.
Every 10 minutes.
Shoot.
Every 10 minutes, I think.
Every 10 minutes,
Yeah.
correct. Yes.
Well, you will want to do them every minute, but you can't. So.
yeah.
Are you just
Basically-
going to do it on yourself?
The
First,
target
yes.
were, like, okay, so basically we wanted to head into the town and just save people from methods, or what's the idea right now?
We're going
are
to
we
kill
gonna
the dragon.
Are we gonna chase a dragon? or-
Right?
Look,
That's
this is
my
the thing.
Okay,
We want to
how
make
far-
our way downtown and go fast.
How
Yeah.
how far away is the dragon right now?
All four of you, go ahead and make perception checks for me, please. As you are trying to make heads or tails from what the hell is actually happening.
I just roll a natural
there.
2.
I had 3.
15.
15?
20.
20?
10.
10. All right. The two of you, as you guys are gauging over the entirety of the township, you can only hear like the roar of the dragon once in a while and the different silhouettes of all different types of elemental methods and drakes that you fought the previous week. The two of you are also gauging over there, and you can see that the dragon is seeming to circle into some place. Sometimes he dives down low to do whatever mayhem a dragon does, to then again get back up to see if he can. It's searching for something. And you can remember from last week that the moment that he actually left, he actually told all of you that you reeked of it, but it wasn't here, so he would look for it elsewhere. Whatever this storm is, and whatever this dragon's searching for, it should be somewhere within the city due to his knowledge. Oh, and Hannah, as you take a look, you can actually see that the dragon is pretty wounded right now. Like you can see that his wings flaps are a little bit like heavy, and he has trouble of keeping himself afloat now and then.
Sweet.
He might not only just be landing every time to search for something, but also just because he is very, very fatigued.
Nice.
Okay, so basically as we're running, Allison's preparing another syringe. Looking at Hannah for now. How wounded are you?
Really wounded.
Okay, hold on, just a second. Gonna
It's not
try
really
and
running,
stab
but
you
more
for a
stumbling.
DC 20.
All right, go ahead and
Just
see
gonna
if you
see
can
if this.
heal Hannah a little bit more.
Yay! I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're actually gonna heal. The 2 previous times I tried this last session, failed miserably. And you're gonna heal for quite a lot. You're gonna heal for 21 hit points.
Oh,
21
thank you.
points.
21?
Yeah.
As
awesome.
Allison jams a dirty syringe into your arm now.
It's a clean syringe. That's why it's.
It's a very clean syringe, and you can actually see that Hannah's pupils just go wide for a second, and she is hyper and pumped up and ready to go.
And how's Melo doing?
Melo is fine. Yeah, 25, 90 from the 25. So.
19 from 20. Okay. And how's Iro doing?
9 from the 39
Okay.
that I
At
normally
some
have.
point, as we're walking and we're running, he's gonna empty the rest of the syringe he just had. Gonna put in another vial and just.
Whoa, you're not gonna put. We're not gonna share syringes. We're gonna.
He changed needle.
We're not gonna share needles.
Wait, don't you love me?
There's no AIDS in this world.
Ira's gonna try to get
Yes,
away
no.
from it.
There's there's greater
Even then,
restoration in this world.
The chance of it crossing elf gnome halfling boundaries are slim.
Ira doesn't like syringes in the first place.
Well, he's still gonna do it.
You don't want the HP?
I do. So
You
it's,
can't say no.
it's a bit
Another
of.
DC 20.
Not a DC 20.
I'm a bit of.
Yep.
All right.
Wait,
How much do you get?
You good? A bit less than Hannah. You get 14 back.
14
Merci
hit
beaucoup.
points.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 in a
Very
row.
well.
still
so-
All right.
awesome.
So right now you guys are making your way down the spire, and you can find your horses there.
Ah, horses.
So what's the plan? Do you guys just want to ride in town and see what the hell is happening? Do you guys want to chase the dragons?
I'm gonna
Chase the
chase the
dragon.
dragon.
You want to
Gonna
chase the
chase the
dragon?
dragon.
Especially
Alright.
now that I have that syringe with me, I want to chase the dragon.
Yeah,
Giggity.
you have an adrenaline rush.
Alright.
Like, yeah.
Let's go for
your
it.
heart, your
Alright.
heart is starting to beat.
We shall find the creature.
I'm not
and
comfortable
slay.
with an adrenaline rush.
All right. So, you guys are following Arzaf, the living lightning, into the town. For that, if you guys all want to go back on horseback, I would like you all to make a what did
Nature
we do
check,
last
we
time?
said.
Yeah, nature or no, this would just be nature, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, command an animal. There we go.
And for
Nature.
Melo?
Mela would just be an athletics check because Mela is running with you guys.
So that's a plain 11.
Like 11,
23.
23, nice.
You're not good
That
with
is
horses.
correct. Correct.
I'm
20
too big.
25 for Melo and 24 for me.
Nice.
All right. So the two elves seem to be very much in touch with their naturey side, and Allison, as a nobleman, has of course had some training in horseback riding.
Cheater.
Although it mostly was just like a little bit of a strut to be very bombastic and that sort of stuff. He seems to be in his element, and although he put adrenaline the two of you, it seems that Allison is just like just jumping on a horse and riding in front of you all.
Yeah, and he's almost falling off a couple of times because he's really hurt.
Oh,
he's
God.
always loses consciousness a couple of times, but
So-
he keeps on.
So if Gurkal would lose track of where he needs to go, just follow the blood. So that's easy. All right. So you guys are now just big on horseback riding into town.
I had 4 HP left, just saying.
Why didn't you heal yourself?
I tried.
Now he has an
Oh, that's
excuse not to
sad.
fight.
I tried to heal Gurkal and
Could you
me already.
notify me when 10 minutes have passed?
So for now, at least to get like into town, it would already take like 15 minutes. So I will give you before actual stuff seems to happen in the city itself. I will give you 2 10-minute like rest pauses so you can do 2 lay on hands.
That reduces my damage severely. Let's say I give you one of those 2 lay
Sure.
on hands because
Right.
I can take way more damage than you can.
Yeah, I got one shot by the dragon.
Yeah,
it,
that
it
means
hit me
I-
once and I
Yeah.
basically almost
Damn.
died. Yeah.
Well,
It
you
is a
get
dragon.
12
Yeah.
HP back.
Nice.
And I am currently at 17 damage out of my 47 HP.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah,
Alright.
I can take 2 severe hits if need be. I
12,
took a crit.
12 damage. 12 eating, right?
12 HP. Yeah.
Nice.
That crit hurt.
Yeah.
Understandably so, yeah. Again, a dragon.
Okay, yeah, so now Allison's not falling unconscious anymore and he's just crushing.
All right.
Kurnow has blessed us on the hunt.
Thank you.
It shall be much fun.
Okay, guys, one thing. Don't group up like we did on the tower.
Group up, okay.
In the distance, you can hear
Like a Shetland pony, wobbling
as
by.
Arzaf, the living lightning, swoops down and unleashes his lightning breath, engulfing one of the small buildings completely in lightning, and also seeming to spark here and there as flames seem to wreath up from the building, which is now catching
any
fire.
civilians inside?
Oh, this is like way in the distance. Yeah. So this
Okay,
is
I
like
thought he
10
just
minutes.
flew over past us.
No, but still, even like with that, like you can see the large figure of the serpentine body swoop down, engulf everything, and then just orange and yellow light billowing up from below.
Are there
Alright.
any arrows flying at him?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
That's a natural 2 again, 11.
Hard to see from this distance, and through all the rain and the storm, it's very difficult. You guys, however, are now riding through the streets, trying to focus as best as you can on following Arzaf and getting to him as fast as possible. As you guys are riding, you can see that you two are fine with your riding skills. Iroh has a little bit of a sort of difficulty, but you, Gurkal, as you are riding through the streets, eventually you can see that you can see a couple of guards. Like here and there, a couple of guards are like fending off methods. And at some point, as you guys are running through the streets, one of the methods just grasps onto Gurkal's back and just and tries to put his claws into you. So as that happens, well, first roll with a new die, which is a natural 2. So that'll be a 11, as you can actually just hear his claw reek over your full plate armor without having as much as an effect.
Addison's gonna draw his short sword while riding. Duck! He's gonna try and slash the thing off him.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is gonna be a 26 to hit.
Nice, and that'll be a crit.
Yeah.
And Gurkal, what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I suppose I suppose I duck.
I hope so. That's 19 damage.
19 points of damage as the blade. And he has like difficulty grasping on. If you want to do something to
Yeah.
get this thing off of you.
I make an athletics check to grab it.
All right, go ahead.
At least I assume it wasn't flat-footed, right?
It wasn't flat-footed at this moment. Sorry.
All right, so athletics check against
Yep.
its fortitude DC.
Go ahead.
20.
20. That'll be enough. As you just grasp the mephit off of your back with just the one hit point that it has left, and you just throw it against the ground, and one barrel that was standing there, as a splatter of water just
Nice.
evaporates before your eyes. All right.
Nice.
And you guys are now running further and further towards the city. At this moment in time, you can see that all the way to the back, Arzaf exhales one more time, lightning through the entirety of the air before it gets off again. And from this point forward, you can actually see that a couple of guards are running in the direction that you guys are traveling on horseback, as you are now just passing the building, which is completely engulfed in flames. And you can actually hear screams of women, children
Inside?
inside. Yes.
Okay. Allison jumps off.
All right. So, as you jump off, Allison, I would like you to make a perception check. What do the rest of you want to do?
I'll follow Allison.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys take a look at Arzaf. The two of you stop at least. Melo joins you, of course.
I will take a look where Arzaf is going, I think.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me as well.
Oh, he's going away again?
Yeah, so he just like took off from where he is right now.
How many guards are there here too?
First off, I want to know what Gracebay is doing.
So Gracal's torn. He wants to hunt. He wants to kill this dragon. It's his destiny. But his god and his creed tell him to protect his family and clan. He doesn't really care for the villagers, but these guys are stopping, so I feel obligated. So Gracal also jumps off the horse.
All right. As the pack is now gathered here before this building, what was your perception check?
22.
22.
Yeah.
You can see that Arzaf is now just taking off and like scanning the area, it seems, but he's not like very much flying away. Right now you guys are, I would say, like a quarter into the depth of the city itself, and he seems to be searching for somewhere here in the vicinity. You get the feeling that he has like he has the scent of what he is looking for, and he won't be going very far from where you guys are right now. You.
I had a 12.
12, all right. As you take a look towards the building, you can see it's a two-story building. Nice, beautiful plasterwork with all different types of wooden things on it. And you can also see that in the inside, you have an idea why everything is burning so beautifully and brightly, because it had some sort of an inner garden. So it seems to be like the building is like a square enveloping like an inner garden, which is now just fully wreathed in flames. And you can actually see the different trees and shrubberies inside there, like completely engulfed and just like also spreading over to the building itself. You can also see that one corner of the building is completely collapsed, and that is where Arzaf was landed. And like different rubble is now piling on there. You can also see that there are a little bit of orange and yellow lights coming from there. There are the screams.
Okay. Allison's quickly gonna tear off a bit of his cloak.
Alright.
He's gonna put it around his mouth to protect him, so he can breathe inside a bit better. And he's just gonna run into the flames from the inside.
All right.
Yeah, Gracal with a cry, like it's somewhere in between a sigh of frustration and a war cry, just tosses down his spear and shield on the ground and charges even into the building.
All right. Two of you.
I follow. I'll do the same as Allison.
What were the guards? The guards were coming up to us, right?
Yeah, you guys were on horseback, so right now you guys are first to the scene. Like you can take a look behind you, and you can see that 3 guards are actually just running up, like across the street from now. So you can wait a little bit for them, or what do you want to do?
I will probably talk to them because there are 3 people going into a burning building, and you don't want too many people into a building.
All right.
I'm going to let Melo stay outside.
Okay, Melo staying outside. You were
Oh,
running
he will
inside.
follow
Could you
you.
describe the scene again?
Okay.
I
So
will keep Melo safe.
the building which you are faced towards is a 2-story building. It seems to be like it's very wide. It's like 20 meters by 20 meters on a corner of a street, and it's so wide because it's actually like a square box within the middle, like a garden, which is completely enveloped in flames. The top right corner is completely collapsed because Arzaf was landed there, and now people are stuck below the rubble, and the flames are spreading from the garden towards the rest of the building itself.
Okay.
From where you guys were coming from, a couple of guards also noticed that things were amiss and are now following you, but you were on horseback, they weren't, so they are like taking like a minute before they get there.
Okay, I want to take back my few words from before, and I want to look if there's an opportunity to climb up acrobatically from another roof to get to the point without just going from downstairs upwards.
All right.
From the outside.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
20.
20. You take a look. The building is on the corner of a street, so you could like at the building next to it try to climb up over there, and then just like hop over the roofs until you get to the collapsed part without any flames.
Okay. In that case, Allison's gonna try the acrobatics.
All right. Hannah, what do you want to do?
Are there people downstairs as well?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
That's 24.
You can see at least two different figures. Like you're not really sure what they're doing. They might be panicking, or they might be trying to stop the flames from the inside on the the first floor.
Okay. I'm going to let Nalo stay with Arrow because he's going off alone.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast dancing lights in case I have to lead people outside.
All right. Very well. So, first off, Allison, I would like you to make an acrobatics check to see how well you can climb the building.
As Allison is climbing, he's gonna scream to Gracebay, try and make an entrance for them from downstairs. And
Alright.
he's just gonna try and climb up.
Recall. Oh, sorry. First, your acrobatics check.
20.
20? Nice. With a little bit of a hassle, you make your way up, and you get all the way to the top within like a few minutes. Recall, in the meantime, is charging into the building itself. I would like you to make, well, first off, as you are running inside the building, first thing that gets in your face is the smoke. You are familiar with smoke. You are a dragonborn. You know this sort of stuff. It doesn't bother you that much, but eventually it might become a problem for you if you would stay in here too long. In front of you, you can see stairs upwards, or you can stay on the lower floor where you are right now.
Doors open?
Doors open.
Is
Barton.
the stairs, are they clear?
The stairs seem to be clear, but you can see that like a little bit of a billowing of smoke is coming from the top floor.
So Karkal is just gonna follow his instincts. He's gonna go towards whatever nearest screaming or panicky person he hears.
All right.
It's gonna be very simple.
All right, very good.
Doors open, right?
Yep.
So no problem.
And it seems that a lot of the screams are coming from upstairs, so you then charge all the way up. Then I would like you to make a fortitude saving throw for me, please, as you are entering the smoke and might be having a little bit of a difficulty.
I have heat resistance for the fire.
Oh, damn, that makes it better. Yeah, so go ahead. You get a bonus for this roll.
19.
19, more than enough. Right now you can smell the charred coal a little bit, but it's not bothering you. It's like, nice barbecue. You run upstairs and you can see that like the entirety of the roof is just caved in, and you can see at least like 3 people covered in a mixture of broken wood and different types of stonework that were there, and it seems that they are just stuck. Do you want to help them?
I suppose I do. Yeah.
All right.
So I just scream. Roar!
They
As
scream
I
back.
just charge up to the nearest one.
Okay.
The healthiest looking one.
The one in the front seems also to be the healthiest one. It seems to be a young woman, covered with one large wooden beam. So you can try to just lift it up. Go ahead and make an
Lift that
I
attack.
was
stuff
really
up.
expecting a wheelhouse food there. That was perfect.
Another one falls from the roof. That was Allison, by the way.
Oh no!
Allison slipped. So.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Athletics, right?
Athletics, yeah.
26.
Whoa!
Without as much of an effort as anything, you put in your nails into the wood, like almost break the beam in half as you just, without any effort, just lift it over. A little bit of soot and rain begins to drip on it, but the woman is clearly able to leave right now. You can see that in the back area of this room, 2 other people are also stuck. One seems to be like partially covered under the rubble, and someone is just like in the corner, unable to get away as the flames are now getting closer and closer. All right. In the meantime, the guards are running up to you. So, the guards are, oh my god, the dragon, he ruined everything. Are there many people inside?
There are people inside, but there are 3 people taking care of that. So maybe a fire brigade or something.
Excuse. What? Are there? But there are people inside.
There are people inside, but they are being rescued. So if you have anything like a fire brigade, that would be great.
I don't. Milo sits next to you, like one eyebrow rose, and like.
The people are going to be saved.
Go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
17.
17.
Oh,
All right. If these people are taken care of, then we'll make sure that they are received in good order when they exit the building.
That sounds
Right.
like a good plan.
Guys, break those windows. We can see some blankets over there. And they just run up to the other side of the building, to the other side of the street to another building, which seems to be some sort of a like a clothing store. And they just break the windows open and get some blankets ready for when some people might actually exit.
Do you guys have any information about the dragon? Was it? We think it was searching for something.
Searching for something.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you mind?
it seems to be somewhere around here, then I guess.
Would you have any clue what it could be? Something like a legendary item or something grand, something.
why did I
Look,
send me
dude.
off with you?
Dude, I'm just a towns guard, man. Like, I used to be an
There's no-
adventurer with you. Like, then it just narrowed to
Ah,
me.
I can see.
Yeah, it still hurts really bad. Yeah.
Haven't you heard about like, oh, our town is Gracebay and we have this and this laying around?
I don't know. The only thing that I know is that like the old spire should keep all of this stuff away. But how the fuck?
You should really invest in your history, man.
I know, man, but it's so hard. I got like stuff to do, and
I
like
totally understand, man.
guard shifts are long hours, man. It's really heavy.
Understand.
Oh my god!
Wait, people are dying. Excuse me.
Yeah.
As they go back,
I will help you. I will get some blankets.
as they drag it out. All right. In the meantime,
Hobbling around with some. I hope they're
you
not
want to
wool
put
blankets.
your dancing lights into the building to see if you can
Yeah,
help?
can I see the stairs?
Yes, you can.
Okay, because I have 4 dancing lights, so I want to like make a path with dancing
All right.
lights.
Which will be
From the
very
stairs.
easy for Gracebay to follow, as now the smoke is billowing more and more, and you can actually see like that typical like large plume of smoke coming through the door outside, as the smoke is now like leading to the pile that is actually so much that it's enveloping the entirety of the rooms. So the dancing lights will help definitely. In the meantime, Allison is up on the roof. Allison, you dart over the rooftops, and you can now see that Gracebay is just. As you look into the hole made by Arzaf, you can see that Gracebay is now helping one of those persons out, and you can see that 2 other persons are also there. One under the rubble and one all the way there in the corner. Like standing there, like being caved in by the rubble, but not being covered by it.
Okay. Is there, like, basically I'll jump in either way. But the person that's cornered right now.
It's a small child, small boy. It seems.
Okay. And the other one?
The other one is what seems to be also a woman of like late teen age. She's covered under the rubble, and like the small child is just standing there not knowing what to do with like the flames slowly going towards it. He looks down, he could try to break open a window and jump down, but he's just scared, man. He doesn't know what to do.
Is there anything that I could throw on the ground where the flames are currently? So for a few seconds, the flames might just uncover on top of that, but I can walk over to catch the boy, or?
Right now, you guys are still early enough that the boy isn't breathed in flames. You can just like jump over the rubble. The flames are getting close, but they're not in that close
Oh,
proximity
okay,
that
cool.
you guys are,
In that
are
case, I'm
burning
just
alive.
quickly gonna jump to the boy and tell Gracebay to get you the woman from
All right.
from under the rubble.
Go ahead and make another acrobatics check for me, please.
That's what.
Nice. How many saltos do you want to make?
A minimum of 3 and a backflip.
Okay. Backflip. Gracebay looks like, why are you doing that? Triple salto. 3-point landing. No, but you jump down at the rubble. You can grab the boy. He's just like, "Ah." And you grab him. You tell Gracebay to take
Too
the other
many
one.
saltos!
What do you want to do now? You're holding the boy.
Yeah, I'm
Throw him out
just
of the
gonna
window.
Jump back. Or if I look,
You're
we're on the
going?
2nd floor, right?
Yeah.
The window, how big is it?
The window is like this big. You could try like a die-hard move there. You like, crash through the window with the boy if you wanted to, but I
Can
wouldn't.
I see
That's
the window that
dangerous.
is from outside?
Yeah, you can see that Allison was running over the rooftops, jumped down, and yeah, now can see the silhouette of Allison with the small boy through the window.
Is there anything to the other side of the window, or is it just plain?
Just drop down towards street level. Which would be like 3 or 4 meters down.
Catch
How,
it.
how much damage would I
I can catch it.
kind of receive if I were to jump down from that height?
You would reckon like it would hurt, but you would probably make it out okay.
Okay. In that case, Allison's gonna get his dagger.
Basically, you're gonna take like 2d6 damage.
Okay. Allison's gonna take a dagger from his shoe and gonna punch in the window and drag the boy out from that way.
Okay.
Jump down.
So as you were holding the boy, you break open the window and you just try to jump
we-
down.
Smoke is more dangerous than
If
fire.
we see this happening, can we make a
In
like
net?
Like a trampoline.
like a net from the
yeah.
from a blanket that we have, just to?
Go ahead. Right now the guards are just like gathering the blankets. What do you want to do?
I'll just ask one of the guards to help me. Like, hey,
Excuse me?
there somebody's trying to jump out of the second story window.
What?
Uh,
Why?
Could you help me like?
what is-
This explanation is too long.
Could you help me hold the blanket?
What?
So we can catch him. We need to catch that guy.
Go ahead and make another diplomacy check.
That conversation.
Net 20.
Yes.
Of course, man. Yeah. As they get the blankets out, and Allison, as you crack open the window, like, oh, that seems pretty okay-ish. As a couple of guards, together with Iroh, are holding like 4 corners of a large blanket.
I'm trusting them. Just gonna jump in. With the boy.
No, one at a time. One at a time. And
Ah, splash.
go ahead and make a.
Oh dear.
This would be
Athletics?
yeah, athletics or fortitude save. One of the two. Like you need to brace.
They're
basically.
the same for me.
All right, go ahead and make a roll. Then.
Net 1.
Natural one. Okay. Oh my God! One of the guards has a natural one as well. So
So we let
you
go.
two on one side, Allison and the boy just come in.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm below the
The
boy.
blanket just instantly tears.
You and the guard, you look at each other. This is gonna be fine. Pulled in.
We like hit heads.
And now I even take more damage because I didn't jump on my
Nah,
feet.
nah.
But
All of you
What?
take 3 points of damage, and the boy also seems to be okay. All right. In the meantime, recall, Allison just jumped out a window. You still have one like adolescent woman lying underneath the rubble. Wow, difficult sentences.
I mean, seems like an obvious choice.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat her. I mean,
Seared, just the way I like it.
I'm
Remember.
gonna save her. Sorry, it's
Same
common
to you.
tongue is still difficult.
again,
So I'm gonna run in and
All right.
yeah, I'm
Walk
gonna
over the rubble a little bit. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
so I
17.
17. As you just like pull all the plasterwork aside, it broke down like different shingles as well out of the way, and eventually you are able to gather out, but not just at the moment where the flames actually start to like burn your skin a little bit. So you are standing there, and you do take 1 point of fire damage.
I have
Resistance.
resistance 1, so I'm
Nothing
okay.
at all. You are just standing there, the flames enveloping you, as this woman is like, what am I scared of more? Like the flames or this guy? The flames or this guy? I'll take my chances on the guy. And she grabs your neck as you pull her from the rubble. She is breathing very softly, seems to have inhaled some smoke and is not doing too fine. But you are now able, you take a look and you can see like 4 globules of light as a beautiful escape route for you, as you are
Perfect.
easily able to follow those outside of the building without much of an effort.
It seems Kuranao has blessed me with an omen, so I'm gonna follow that omen.
Yay!
Hannah,
Right.
Hannah,
I don't
you're
know.
a god. Hannah, you're a god now.
you're current
I'm
now.
You're current now.
No.
All right. And
Don't
Yeah,
mock
grenade.
my god.
No.
with that, nice guys.
Current now or current later?
Yeah.
And as we basically get down, all of the 3 of the people are safe. Pretty much, we're just heading him off to the guards. And we're just gonna, guys, we gotta go now.
We
You
got
guys
this.
take care of those.
We got this. As they are like taking care of all the different people, the 3 of them. You can also see now that the 2 figures that you saw on the first floor, they already came out eventually, and it seemed that they weren't really in panic mode, but were just like seeing if they could save their whatever this building might be. But there's no time to actually think about that. Right now you have a dragon to chase. As Arzaf is now still circling what seems to be a area like almost dead center in town, like a little bit to the east maybe. So you guys just jump on the horse.
Yep, one
Grab my
question,
weapons.
one question.
Grab your weapons,
Did
very good.
another 10 minutes go pass by?
At this moment in time, I would say yes. This endeavor would take a few
Would you like
moments.
to heal me or yourself?
How much damage do you have?
I still have 13 damage. But
I still have 17, so I'm gonna go for myself in this one.
Go for it.
Right.
Or, no, I have 19 damage. My bad. But
Fine.
you can still do it.
I feel like I should be on the front line more in this. So
Sure.
I'm gonna go for me,
Cool.
and hopefully by the time we get the dragon, we'll have another heal for you.
All right. And with that, you guys are jumping back on horseback, going towards Arzaf. Go ahead and make another nature check, all of you.
All of us.
Yes. Well, all of you are riding horseback, right?
Oh, right.
A net 1.
Nice.
Flat. Like,
Ain't that one?
All right.
26 for me and 25 for Melo.
Very good.
24 for me.
All right. And again,
some
the
Melo
elves-
is better at riding horses than I am.
He's just
Melo's
running.
running.
Melo's better at running than you are at riding horses.
Fair.
All right.
Melo's better at everything that you are at riding horses.
Fair.
As you guys are jumping on horseback, riding through the streets once again, the two elves take up front once more, and you guys are keeping a lookout for everything that might be in the air, keeping mostly an eye on Arzaf, who is now circling what seems to be one different place and is now slowly gliding downwards. Until eventually, as all of you are focused over there, one of the winged drakes that you also fought before just lands with one large between the four of you, and the two horses with Iroh and Gracebay and them trip over it, throw you off their backs, and you tremble to the streets as both of those horses are now being devoured by the drake. One of them is just whimpering with a broken leg, and the other one is just being feasted on, as you guys are now lying in the streets. What do those two elves want to do?
I'm going
First off, both of you take, 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you rumble through the streets.
No, not you.
Only the natural one, people.
I felt it.
Okay. How far away is the dragon right now?
The dragon right now would be like 2-minute horseback ride away from you guys.
Okay.
We can take them on the back of our horses, right?
Yeah, no.
Nah, just keep going. Gracebay
Yeah.
screams this. Sorry. Gracebay screams this. Go! And he just gets up and starts running as quickly as he can in his
Mature.
full plate.
The drake, by the way, doesn't really
20
seem to
feet.
mind you guys.
Iroh
He's
is
just
gonna
being.
sprint past you.
Anna, can you give Gracebay your horse?
Yeah.
You walk quicker.
I give you my horse. I'll run.
Oh, such a sweetie. Okay. Gracebay's gonna be like, so nice. And then I'm gonna get on the horse.
All right. And with
better
that,
not fuck yourself.
the drake, by the way, doesn't really seem to be invested in all of you. He is just being very animalistic and just like it takes another bite and just goes back to feasting on the horse. You guys are easily getting past that and jumping back on horseback. So at this moment, I would like just you to make a athletics check, and the three of you, we just need to see if you roll natural ones, basically, for nature checks for horseback riding.
Melo needs to make an athletics
Oh
as well?
yes.
I'm not on horse as well. I'm running as well.
Oh, you're running?
No, I take you.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Bet.
So basically, he's just on my back, right? So I don't think you'll have
Halfling
to
backpack.
roll. He doesn't have to roll then, right? This
No,
is
no, just like.
That's good because it was not a natural 1. It was a 2.
I have a 21.
21, well enough.
10?
10, all right.
19 for Melo and
Hannah.
16 for me.
All right. As you guys are keeping a slow pace, as Hannah is now
Well,
trying to
she
keep
has
up
a
with you.
movement speed of 35.
Yeah.
She's running as quickly as her cat is.
Yeah, Melo and me are the same speed.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
cool,
like moving fast.
Like water splatting from below you. You guys are running through
We
the
have the
streets.
freaking Flash on our team.
Hell yeah.
Meep, meep.
I have to say that my moving speed is the same as Hannah's.
And the reverse Flash.
Oh, that's true. You can run as well.
Yeah, we both have 35.
I forgot about that one.
Wow, you're
No. Iroh still chooses
Yeah, I mean,
to
back,
go on his
I have
back.
to preserve my spring.
Yeah, man, he needs his energy for dragon fighting.
Yeah. My HP is 19, yours at 23. So run.
You guys, you guys have like sharp weapons and magic. He just has fists, man. He needs to put a lot of power in there.
It's his choice though. You
That's
can
true.
use weapons.
No, I can't, I'm not trained in them.
Can I pick my hand crossbow while I'm running? Like,
Sure you can.
kind of prepare it,
Yeah.
maybe.
Because right now you guys are walking up what seems to be the target of Arzaf. As he is now circling down, he makes one last dive bomb, crashing into the side of one of the buildings. It seems to be a large inn of some sorts, and it has a beautiful line of all different types of ferns and all different types of plant life in a circle around them, which seems to be a little bit out of the ordinary as like the other buildings that you saw. You're in a city basically, so there's not a lot of greenery around you. So that seems to be one of the focus points of this beautiful abode. And you can now also see that the sign breaks off as the Lush Lily, this place is called.
Okay. Basically, what Allison's gonna scream to you guys. Okay, Gurkal, you've hit him face on. Iro and Hannah, the three of us, we're gonna fight from cover. Stay behind it every few seconds. Basically.
I'm gonna go face on as well because I can't fight from cover. I mean,
Right?
That's true.
You have your ranged attack.
I have
You have
days.
my
Allison knows you have your,
fireball,
yeah, also.
but also you have my
Sit-
magical composite bow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
So many choices.
you have multiple options. I take my crossbow.
All right. So all of you get your items at the ready, whatever you would like to do. As you guys are riding up towards the entrance, you can see that this large lizard's body has crashed through the second story onto the first one, and you can see the large serpentine tail retract inside the building itself as you guys are now walking up towards the front door.
I got my focus point back.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right. As all of you are now running inside the building, I would like all of you to make a perception check to see what the initiative order might be for Arzaf, the Dragon Battle
natural
Part 2.
20!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh my god. Arzaf has a natural 20.
Oh, good damn him.
Jesus.
Don't you want to know my perception?
Yeah.
Eventually I will, but I also have to roll for our beautiful friends over here. All right, so with that, 20 or higher for perception checks.
31!
31. Jesus.
Calm
That is
down.
indeed 20 or higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're second.
Well, him!
Well, he's a dragon, so yeah. I mean, like he
I know,
has
like-
his
Very,
stuff.
very perceptivory.
Perceptive. All right.
That's a word now.
Yes.
It's not perceptive or anything. It's
No, it's just perceptivory.
Perceptivory. Very
Yes,
good. Very
it's
good.
like carnivory
20 to
or
15.
dragon.
What?
20 to 15.
Yeah, 17.
17. All right. And Gracebay and Allison?
13.
13, both of you?
14.
Oh, 14. Right, so Allison is first. Then we have
All of you delay
Gracebay.
until after me so I can charge in first. Oh no, wait, it doesn't matter if he goes first.
All right.
We're gonna- okay.
So,
We're just gonna hide behind cover all the time.
Yeah,
Be
fair.
tank it.
And walks in.
Do you guys remember the cover rules?
No.
Okay, you can basically take an action to take cover, and then you get a +4 on both your reflex and your AC. And for example, his breath weapon can go through cover.
Nice.
So just take that in mind.
right. So, to put everyone in the initiative order, we will put Hannah and Melo right over here. And then we will have Iro and Allison and Gracebay
There are a
taking
lot more
over here.
options in this game to use
Right.
at your advantage during combat.
Because right now we will go back towards the battle map Whoop. As the Lush Lily.
And you have the battle map.
There we go. All right.
Wait.
So
Yep.
Wait.
the interior of the
We don't
building
know.
is still covered up, but you can see that on the right side, Arzaf has burst through the ceiling and is now doing whatever he wants in there. All right. Okay. So with that,
He's first.
Arzaf is first indeed. and he is just strutting inside. And going in for a double attack on whatever is inside there. You guys don't know yet.
Cool.
It's a secret to everyone.
Not the lilies.
We would have spread out a bit more, to be honest.
Right now, so where would you guys want to be? So this, it seems to be
Well, I
one
think
entrance,
this
but you
sounds like a good plan.
Oh, like there's plans around the building. Okay.
yeah. Which is it seems that Arzaf is very, very tired because those are a natural 2 and a natural 3 on the dice. So it seems that both of his attacks will miss right now.
Allison would like to start 6 tiles to the right.
All right, so Allison, you, instead of being there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are there any other places where you guys would like to start off?
Nope.
Square in the middle. Straight ahead.
Kind of feel like Melo isn't going to be joining in this fight.
Why not?
Melo is just gonna look from the rooftop.
Well, he's going to stay close, but maybe just around the corner somewhere. So he's
You're so scared of losing your character.
yeah.
He's not having a good time in the
Especially
rain.
when he gets into the air, he can't do anything. So
He's inside a building, just saying.
yeah.
Just
Now
saying.
he is. You don't know what's going to happen, and I don't want you.
Okay, Iro and Hannah, what do you want to step?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. With that, as Arzaf has taken his turn, Hannah, you are up.
I'm going to wait for Rebel to take his turn.
Okay. So you will you ready an action? Oh, so you just delay, basically. Okay. All right. So Hannah will go all the way to the bottom.
That's a loss of a turn one.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, at this point, doesn't really.
At this moment, something or someone inside has taken his turn. I would like all of you to make a perception check.
28.
21.
21.
20.
Nice.
15.
15. Still good enough. As all of you are hearing the somewhat familiar war cry of a half-orc, "Come on!" as he runs into the fray.
Yeah.
All right.
It's my buddy.
You reek of it.
As
Oh, I
Dural
love Dural.
going to make a couple of attacks.
Dibs on his stuff if he dies.
I'm not going to let him die.
Yeah, we'll see
Right.
what happens.
He's your buddy.
23.
Yes. I
And
wish
buddies
him a-
die.
I
It's
wish
like
him a
Melo.
glorious death.
All right.
That's like the best thing he can have.
May the odds be ever in
Nice.
your favor. Goodbye.
As
Do
you
some
guys,
killing for me.
as you guys can hear after the war cry, you can also hear. As Arzaf is not having a good time, as it seems that our orcish friend has been able to land the blow. You can also hear, "You better get down!" As a familiar contraption seems to be firing a grenade-like artillery projectile against the dragon as well. As it seems that our dwarvish friend is also into the fray.
Ooh, maybe it's the dwarf.
Alright. As 2 grenades are being fired, but that's about it. After that, Iro, you're up.
I will walk in.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
I will first go into mountain stance, of course, and then walk in.
Alright.
So I can walk 25 feet.
So,
You can do the other way
No,
around.
30 feet actually. I just lose 5 points.
so for the sake of making this easy, you walk up to the door, you open the door.
Ah, cool.
You can choose to close the door and walk away. No. I'll give it 1 movement action to go over there and open the door. Still have 2 actions left at this moment.
Slap it. Get out of my way.
I will Fury of Blows. Try to take it down.
Oh my god.
That's a net 1.
Ah, too bad. Second one.
That's a net 2, so no. I will just step out of the way again.
As you can see that the hind leg of Arzaf, just before your face, still has a nice gash in it from Allison and his short sword the way before. And you punch at it, and it stings a little bit. You can hear, but then the large dragon head pans over to you, and you're like, oh boy.
his turn.
And then I will step. I will just step just around the corner.
You moved mountain stance and attacked.
No, I then.
In mountain stance.
Yeah, I will just
Okay.
move. I just moved.
So
in this
no
case.
mountain stance and just whoop. Recall, it's all yours. All right. After Iro, Allison, you're up.
Okay, cool. Allison is gonna peek around the corner when he moved inside of the building.
Peek around the corner. What do you mean?
Well, he's gonna move to.
Oh, right
6
over there.
squares.
Yes. Okay. So you run through the ferns without much of a trouble, and you can
Yeah.
peek inside, and you can see the
He's gonna
entire
try
area.
and hide from
Okay.
the creature.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
That's a 13.
13.
Yeah.
You have an idea about how perceptive this creature seems to be, and it seems that Arzaf is now getting into full view of all of his surroundings. You don't really feel that hidden.
Okay. And I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay, so you push against the wall. Go ahead. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
My normal crossbow.
Oh, sorry, normal crossbow. The one that you took from the guardhouse.
Yeah. That is a 26.
That'll hit. Go ahead and make.
Is this 1d8?
Yes. The crossbow is 1.
5.
5 points of damage. Arzaf is not having a good time with all of you now.
Good.
Is that your entire turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Moved. Tried to hide.
After Allison, we are back to Gracebay.
Alright. So, Recall screams in Draconic, Barchognaka! Which translated roughly means, time to go after your mother. And I send him to an early grave, like I plan to do to all of his predecessors.
Well, you'll try to do that.
Yeah. So
Right.
I run at him. I raise my shield as I just kind of do this phalanx thing
Oh yeah.
and just try and
Alright.
stab the.
Ever loving crap out of him.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Natural 20 for a total of
damn.
29.
Yeah, that'll crit. Go ahead.
So
The dice
that's
are now
two
turning
dice,
into
right?
your favor.
Dice, double modifier.
Double mod. Sweet. Ah,
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
raged. Well, then I couldn't raise my shield. So guess this works too.
Wow.
So that is
Yeah.
13 plus 8 is 21 damage.
Nice.
Wow.
As you let out this battle cry, Arzaf cannot help but be a little bit curious about what is about to happen, and he lowers his head as you are charging in, and he can only just like squint his eyes a little bit and open them in horror as your spear finds purpose in his left eye. And you can actually feel a jolt of electricity of this elemental dragon creature bursting through your arm, but you are just invigorated by it. As you release it, you can see that the electric energy leaves his eye and he just begins trashing the entire place. Windows are broken, stools are flying through everything as this creature is now very much in pain and very enraged by what you just did to him.
Yes. Oh, he is permanently.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Let's take your turn.
That was my turn. Those are 3 actions.
And a good turn it was.
Yeah.
And you can now see that he's also losing his balance a little bit, and this dragon is on his last limbs, it seems.
Wow.
After Gracebay, Hannah.
I'm going to run up to here with 2 turns.
All right, all the way here.
Yeah, counted
Okay.
it out.
You're quick.
My math is. And I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
I'm not going
As
to
you
hide
run
because I
past the
can't.
rubble, losing a shot, go ahead and make your attack roll.
A 9!
As at this moment in time, Arzaf, being fully enraged, he just snaps with his large beak at your arrow and just splinters it in midair.
I tried. That's
Right.
it. That's all I can.
After Hannah, you can see that your 2 friends of the Bellathrone are now also like, oh, hey guys, and going back into the fray as Arzaf is having his turn right now. All right. As you can see that electric energy is now coalescing in his beak once again, but not enough to actually unleash his breath weapon right now. So he's going to do something else. He is...
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna go for a draconic frenzy against you because you are one bad motherfucker. He just
this
puts
is
his
the
first
time I've heard him.
he puts his first claw just atop of the door frame, making it able to snap at you with his mouth first, I believe, for his Draconic Frenzy.
For his work, as
Oh, no,
he
wait,
can
2
see,
claw
of course.
attacks. So he's just like one claw above the door frame, just swipes at you twice with his other claw for a, of course, natural 20 on the first one. And the second one.
Good thing you healed yourself.
Okay. And the second one will be a 21 to hit.
21 misses
Ooh.
because my shield is raised.
Nice. So the first hit is going at you for a total of 9 plus 18 is 27 points of damage. As the claw just reeks you and the door frame together in one big swoop. But before you get the second strike in, you can raise your shield and just the claw is crawling around you, but you just push it back with your Draconic Might. And then, however,
33 damage total.
Oh damn.
I can still take a hit, don't worry guys.
However, as your rippling dragonborn muscles are pulling and pushing away his claw, his tail is as a serpentine viper tries to swipe at you also for a total of, minus that would be an 18 to hit, so I think that misses. As it just hits the door frame. He then has one last action left, and at that moment in time, yeah, Draconic Frenzy takes 2 actions. Yeah, it's nice. And at that moment, well, first off, because he had a critical hit, he recharges his breath weapon, but it was already recharged for the next turn, and it takes 2 actions, so he can't use it right now. But he is going to try and his electric jaws open up towards you. The minus 10 to the roll, which is 16 to hit. As Grakal is pulling himself into this door frame and just battered by his gigantic dragon, still holding his own against this gigantic creature. Yes. After that, the 2 friends of the Bellathrome are having their turns. As you are now getting all of the rage of this dragon, it seems that Dural is able to also make a couple of attacks with his Orc Neck Splitter. For the first one will be Jesus. High rolls or very low rolls, but this one will be a 26 to hit, which is very nice. The second one will be a very low, and the third one will be only 16. So 1 hit in for the roll for a total of 5 points of damage. And then at this moment in time, your dwarf friends also, what the hell are you guys doing here? Well, whatever, let's kill this beast already. As he only has time to lose 1 of his cannon shots right now because he needs to reload, shoot and reload once again. For a total of, as the grenade goes wide and a thunderstone bursts against the backside of the building. That's about it. After that, Iroh, you're up again.
So how does this composite bow work again?
So the composite bow, you do your roll proficiency bonus if you have any.
Nope.
No. You add 1 because it's magic, and
Yep.
then you add your dexterity.
Yeah, 2 hits.
That's the attack roll.
I will try to hit once with the composite
Okay.
bow. So that's a 22.
22.
Nice.
At this moment in time, 22 just bursts off the scales of the dragon.
Okay, so you're never gonna hit that.
I daze him
You daze it. Oh!
by just screaming, "You wanker!"
Well, that's a natural 1 on his save,
So he is stunned.
which
One.
will be a because it is a.
Oh my
what
God.
type of save? What type of save?
Will save.
It will save. Okay, so that will be a total of 12 on his save. What would a
this.
12? Would that be a fail?
Yeah, that will be a fail.
Fail. Okay, so that's a critical fail.
Yeah.
So right now he is stunned.
Stunned 1 and he gets 2 points of damage.
Damn.
Ah! Nice.
Oh my god! The first time this happens, it's on a boss fight. I love this.
This comes in handy.
So, as you guys recall, you were like peering over the edge of your shield as the dragon is battering you, until eventually you can see like the arrow, not even noticing it, and then you can see like this vibration in the air around the head of this beautiful draconic creature, and just as his one eye still bleeding electricity goes completely white, and the other one, the blue one, just like looks around a little bit, and the battering stops, and he is just like trying to get his batterings back.
And
So
2
does
words,
stunned-
you wanker.
Does stunt mean that he loses an action?
Yeah, he loses 1 action.
Nice.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a
So
good time.
that is going to be only 1 draconic frenzy on me next turn.
Wow, Dragon
That
Breath.
was gonna be a breath weapon.
Why?
As he still like as he gets his bearings back, the electricity is gathering in his mouth. Yeah, you know what's coming. That was a good turn, though.
Yeah.
Damn. Nice, Iro. After that, Allison, you're up again.
It's gonna take. It's an action to reload, right?
Yeah, crossbow is an action to reload.
Fuck me! He's gonna drop his crossbow, take out his short sword, run in, and try and stab the thing.
So what happened to ranged?
Hide, people, hide.
Get cover.
2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
he's telling that
So
to
you
you
can
guys.
be over there,
I
over
wanna
there,
flank.
or over there.
As I say.
Yeah.
All those
Over
3
there.
places would be flanking,
Over
so
there.
that's nice. Over there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and make your attack
I
roll
want to run into.
against the flat-footed dragon for a total of
26.
26.
I'm flanking, so
Yep.
that's a 28.
That'll be enough. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so that's good. I like that a lot.
As you sliced one of the hind legs of this draconic creature, now the second one is also getting into view.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Nice.
I can't see outside now.
As you just run it, and like until like half of the blade is just like sunken into the back leg, and you can actually hear like one of the tendons just snap as the dragon.
Allison's basically
Screams in pain.
backhanding it. It's just gonna
Oh.
twist.
Nice. Another big chunk of damage done. That was your entire turn, I
Yeah.
believe? Grokal, you're up again. As the dragon is stunned, now also leaving out a scream of pain as Allison is now also battering it from the other side. What do you want to do?
Weapon surge.
There you go. Yes.
All right.
So my spear light goes alight as sun shines down on it. And I get an extra +1 attack and an extra dive damage. If I hit, previous 3 times I used this, I did not hit.
Real shit.
Show me that natural 20.
Again?
It's a natural 3. It's becoming a meme at this point.
Yeah.
So no, it's okay. It's okay. I've had worse. That is a 13.
As you lift up your spear, a ray of sunshine breaks through the clouds and ignites it with the divine energy of Kuronao, your dragon god, and you thrust forward and just catch off the claw of this large dragon creature. You can still see him bouncing back from the blow, which is way more intense than it should be because of your magic, but not enough to actually damage the creature.
Bummer. Well, I don't know. I already got a crit in. It happens. So I'm gonna raise my shield because I don't want to die yet.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Which seems like a good thing to not die.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
quite a good thing. to
After
know that.
Grokal, Hannah, you're back up.
Well, I don't like to feel left out, so I'm going to drop my hand crossbow and get my morning star and run into the fight.
Oh damn. Okay. So, where do you want to go?
I love this so much,
I
but I
wanna-
also hate this so
I
much.
want to flank with Grokal.
Yeah. Okay. So you can be right over there.
Yeah.
You just jump on the scattered remains of
Can
a
she
table.
be one to the.
This would also be enough. You need to go to
I
like
know,
2 sides.
but I don't want to stand next to her.
Why not?
Hannah told she's gonna stand here. She's gonna stand right
Yeah.
over here.
Oh yeah, fine. You said the other one. But
Go ahead and make your attack roll. And Hannah just screams "Ah!" with more. Going in for the kill. How much?
It's a 23.
23 hits.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage with your
Woo! Fuck
This is
yeah!
amazing.
That's a D6.
like dragging this heavy morning star over the floor almost.
If she gets the killing blow, I feel like Rakal's gonna have like an emo face.
I did like a lot of damage last fight, so I kind of deserve this. It's a 2.
2 points of damage.
Which is enough.
how do
How
you want to do this?
I'm afraid not. It would have been so glorious, but,
But
I'm
I
afraid not.
can hit again, right?
Okay.
You could.
Next one.
But
Well, let's see the
Well,
roll.
technically you pulled out your morning star and you run and you attack. It's 3 actions. I'm sorry. Next turn.
Party
You were holding it up.
pooper.
I'm sorry. Okay. I do not make the. Well, I do make the rules actually.
Yeah.
But you didn't make them up.
Well, also yes, I did.
But not these
Not right now. Not right now. That was your
Party
turn, I guess.
pooper.
Right now, Arzaf is having its turn. As his dazed state, one action goes away. But then, as the focus comes back in his eyes, you will all die! as he now unleashes his torrent of electric energy. Although the big question is where he is going to do that towards.
Outside.
I
of
will
Melo.
hate you so much if he's gonna aim at us now.
To Melo.
So basically there are three places he can turn himself to: Gracol and Iroh, your friends of the Bellathrone, and the two of you. So let's see.
I hope it's the NPCs.
No, it's going to be Gracol and Iroh. All right, so Gracol and Iroh, as
Shall
Gracol
try
just
his friends.
bounced his claw off, he inhales and unleashes a torrent through the doorway. Iroh, you're standing there like, is everything going? Okay. So both
So
of
what's
you,
happening here?
both of you, go ahead and make a reflex save for me, please. This time.
Am I covered or not?
I didn't take
Partial cover.
Well, you would have partial cover, so that's a +2 to the +1.
I don't think you get a reflex bonus on partial, but
Let's just see what you roll. Let's see how it goes.
That's 22.
22, yeah, you're fucked.
yeah.
I rolled a natural 17 for a total of 24.
24, you just make the save.
Oh.
Because now, outside of the limelight of the lighthouse here, it seems that the dragon is a little bit more stronger. So. Wow. Brain fart, go in.
We'll see.
I love the Morningstar action, but holy shit. Why? It's amazing though, but why?
I
So,
can't
yeah,
stay outside where you're inside.
So you take 17 and you take 34 points of lightning damage.
Wow.
Goodbye.
I get blown right off my feet.
As you can see, Iroh just and go limp to the ground.
Can I, Wait, let me make a little inner calc. Can I use my shield against this? Can I, as a reaction?
Your shield block.
Yeah.
I think it's only for an attack.
It's only for
Yeah.
attacks, right?
Sorry.
Gracol's down.
Ooh.
Oh really?
As Gracol raises his shield against the torrent of electrical energy, but when the dust settles, both of these creatures, both of your friends, are lying on the ground, dying. As Arzaf once again leaves out a large battle cry. As two of his foes are now lying in the dirt, and he focuses his attention on the rest. With that, our two friends of the Bellathrone are having their turn. As, let's see here.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. We'll see.
All right, we're fucked, says the dwarf as he unleashes two, which seems to be frost grenades, as two frost vials are pummeling towards him for a total of natural 20.
Nice.
And Jesus, that would be a still not enough, but still the frost vial is going to go for a total of 9 points of frost damage, as he two like small snowballs seem to erupt in like bursts of snowflakes around the dragon's head. Two of them getting in some damage. And Durrell, again, just in a full-on frenzy, being cornered himself, he can't really do anything but just keep attacking and keep trying to get this creature down. For 3 misses, it seems. With the first one just being a 18, and the two after that both lower, as he is just like trying to sweep his orc neck splitter against this creature, getting a few scales here and there, but not enough to actually put in some damage. After that, Iroh, you are dying. Okay, so you go from dying 1 to
You have to
flat check.
recover yourself.
Flat check. Yeah.
What
So-
do I have to do?
So wow, this is the first time.
Recovery 11.
Yeah, 11 or higher,
It's 10
right?
plus your death score, I think.
Ah, that's it. Okay, so go ahead and make.
Plus your dying score.
So go ahead and make and just a roll 20. Roll a d20.
I can do that. That's a 19.
19. Okay, so you're good. So with that, you are stabilized.
So I'm just.
You are just unconscious.
you have
You're
to-
not dying
You
anymore.
have to
I will
wound
write
in
on-
one condition.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
remember that.
And you can't go below 0, right?
No,
No.
no, there are no negative hit points in this edition. After that,
Well,
Iroh is just having a little bit of a nap. He gets over and gets to sleep. Allison, you are up.
Okay. Allison literally sees no way at getting to those guys, unless he's just literally gonna.
What
Okay.
you wanna do?
Allison is gonna try and dance between the legs of the dragon, and basically at some point just dive through the door and try and land between those two.
So go ahead and make a acrobatics check for me.
That is a 27.
Nice. And with that, to give you an example, I was thinking, okay, do it against the athletics DC of the dragon. His athletic DC is 26. It's a plus 16 on athletics checks. So with that, Allison, you just go into full focus mode. No time to be scared about this. Those people need attention, and you're going to give it to them. So you just look there.
Away from his footsteps.
As the large dragon, who is next, turns around, you just dart through. 1 second jump. You do roll over towards them, and you are there with Grakal or with Ira. Where do you want to be?
Well, next to both of them.
Right over there.
Yeah. Basically, that's one action walking, and then Allison's gonna take out. He's gonna drop his sword.
All right.
Get both of his potions and
Glug, 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 glug.
both of them.
All right, so both of you are back in the game.
Ira's blue, Grakal's the other one. You won 2 hit points.
All right.
How much?
2.
Oh,
So you guys are
this is
back
just
in the game.
stabilizing,
But do
basically.
realize that you have the wounded 1 condition, so the next time you would go to 0 hit points again, your dying condition increases by the amount of the wounded, so you will die quicker each time. Until you get to 4 and then you're just gone.
Yep.
Good times, good times. All right, but Allison has
Much
saved
fun.
his friends for now. And with that, let's see.
You guys, your initiative gets
Yeah.
changed to
Yes.
before the dragon.
Yes, 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 yes. So I can put call right over there. All right, so
we
then
got this.
Hannah is up first.
I kind of want to do what Allison did. No, I don't have to anymore, so that's fine.
Still have a morning star.
I'm just going to hit it. I'm here. I can do it anyway.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Now that I'm
Ah!
How much?
Oh, that's true. No, it doesn't help, but it's true. It's 11.
It's 11.
Yeah.
As you just like smack the dragon on his toenail, boom, his large head. What are you doing, little elf?
I'm just
As
going
you
to do it
definitely
again.
grimace.
Go ahead and make another attack roll. Don't kill my friends. That's a natural 1. So this is maybe I shouldn't use a morning star. Who knew?
As you take the morning star, and just hit the dragon on its head, and boom,
Can someone please clip this?
the head of your morning star breaks off. The head of your morning star breaks off.
No! No!
It's broken right now.
Yes! I want to do something, but I really can't.
You still have
That's
one
her
action
last
left.
action, she cries.
I kind of feel like I want to do electric arc. That's not smart at all. But
It also
yeah.
needs 2 actions. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's true. Oh, and I can choose mending. I can choose
What do
animal.
you want to do?
I can't do anything. I chose my edge crossbow.
Use your
Raise the
fists.
pitch of their voice. Maybe that.
Use your fists.
Punch it! Yeah.
From the other side of the tavern, you can hear Hannah.
Works for me.
I get my dagger, and that's the last thing I do.
You got your dagger in front of yourself. As you stare at death in the
Please
face.
don't hurt my friends.
Recall, as your friend, the one you were supposed to protect, is now being almost devoured already by this dragon, you come back to consciousness.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Wasn't
this shit.
Allison just over there?
Yeah, so Gurkal wakes up, and he's not sure what's happening as rage overtakes him.
All right.
He gets up and starts stabbing again.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. You're still flanking, so that helps.
Yeah.
19.
19 misses, I'm afraid. As you stand up, you thrust your spear forward, just scratching a couple of the scales of this large beast. Not enough to actually put in some damage. All right. Iro.
Danger.
Yeah. I still had, I believe, one of those potions by Allison.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take one.
All right.
Allison's like, this is a time to drink. Sorry, Ira.
1d6.
Yes, you recover 1d6 hit points.
So that's 3 points. And I'm mad at Dragon, so I just scream, fuck you! And I daze him again.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing I can do
So-
at the moment.
By the way, because you use your 3 actions, you're still on the floor. So you're just like laying
Yeah.
there. And that's it. Okay, so he needs to make another save.
There.
Well, because we need balance in this world, that's a natural 20.
Okay,
So-
so nothing.
So nothing happens right now. As you try to daze him once again, but the daze doesn't really hit, and he just like glares at you for a second. You will make a fine meal after this,
I'm not that tender, to be honest.
right?
I'm small. I'm just a bite, just a nibble.
And after
Just
that,
a nugget.
Arzaf is having his turn once again, and he's going to unleash his draconic fury on the little elf right now at the other side, as the other persons that were already down didn't really seem to bother him that much. So with that,
I love how you're so in character, Iro, that you're just
Draconic
refusing
Frenzy.
to listen to Allison. You drank his potion twice when he said, don't use these in these kind of situations. It's lovely.
In what kind of
so amazed.
situation should I use it?
as the
It's
dragon
called
is now
the elixir of
standing
life.
there, he lifts
so
up his 2
amazed.
claws and rakes at you
I
with both
died.
of them.
I don't agree with this.
First one,
I love
Fuck, I should have drawn my shield. Oh, I always forgot I have that thing.
first one is 28 to hit.
Yeah,
Second
that
one
hits.
is 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's a crit.
Oh, yeah, that's a crit.
They
That's
both
true.
crits.
Both, yeah.
Oh god.
Wait. I thought
Why
this was
would
a dragon,
you
not a
use your
centipede.
shield? Well, fuck you.
Great.
How many hit points do you have?
23.
23. Okay, so he does need both of his attacks to
But I'm
get
down.
you down.
Right?
But
Yeah.
after those, the 2 claws, you are down, and then his tail is just gonna go
Have
and
you like
draw.
ever like killed a mosquito while it flies past you? This is like just like bye Hannah.
Wait, I'm down right now.
You're
right?
down,
Okay.
yeah.
Just for, then I'm dying too.
Yep, because you were wounded from the other
Oh
encounter
dear.
as well.
Oh no.
As you can see, that the dragon, he's so close to death. He is just like in his death throes right now. And then his tail missed
is
against
Hannah.
Dural, so that's nice. And after that, he still has 1 action left, and he is just going to turn around and try to bite at Dural for a nope, way too low. As he just and you, as he snaps at Dural, as this dragon is just like tearing everybody apart around him, as he's just like covered in these small ends that you are to him. After that, we are back towards our 2 friends, as Dural is going to go in for another round of attacks for at least 1 hit again. First one for a total of 8 points of damage. And our dwarven friend, he's going to move a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right over here. And then he's going to unleash one of his frost bolts against the creature for miss it seems. As a beautiful chandelier in this inn is now covered in frost. After that, we are up to Allison.
Okay, what Allison's gonna try and do is he's gonna try and use Gracol, who's now standing, as a stair, to basically first use his tail as a hop, get on his shoulder, and basically he first takes his short sword from the ground, and then basically jump onto the neck of the dragon, and basically he's gonna hold on and stab him.
Go ahead and make a acrobatics check for me, please.
19.
19. As Allison thinks to himself, time to be a hero. You take your short sword, you look at it, you look around, you see Hannah being downed. You can see that he is now focusing his attention on Dural. You can see Gracol just barely getting up. So you take your short sword, jump, and you're holding onto one of the horns of this draconic creature, who is not glad that you are there, and you try to make your attack roll. Go ahead. Natural 1. As you try to pierce your sword into it, and it just slips, and you lose your grip and fall to the floor over here prone. Not enough to take some damage, but those were your 2 actions. You still have 1 left.
Those were all
three?
Was this 2?
Yeah, you jumped and you attacked.
Okay,
And
cool.
he drew his short.
Yeah. I picked
Oh,
my
yeah, you drew your short sword. Okay, so with that,
Yeah. I knew there was something. I didn't remember. But yeah.
thinking to yourself, this went better in my head. Hannah,
Would that have been really cool?
go ahead and make a roll a d20, and you need a 12 or higher.
That's 11.
That's 11.
Dying
So
three.
you're now dying 3.
Yeah, I
Just
don't have any
one more.
potions left.
I have,
I
two,
have one.
I have 2 on me.
And you
know
guys
this
know
because
that.
you
Though.
gave them
You guys
to
know
me.
that. If Hannah rolls another failed recovery check, Hannah will die. All right. Iro, you're up. Oh no, sorry. Grakal was first, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Grakal was first. Excuse me.
I'm gonna kill the dragon.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll. As you stand up, spear and shield in hand, you thrust forward.
It's a natural one.
God damn it, guys!
Oei, oei, oei.
As you just scratch along the scales of this beast once more without any damage. Last breath in your body.
I'm gonna try again.
All right, go ahead.
-5. It's probably not enough. But I'm No, I'm not flanking.
You're not flanking anymore.
21.
21. As the second hit just curves
Damn
over
it.
the scales as well.
I'm gonna raise my shield. I can't afford to take another hit.
All right. Raising your shield against the might of this dragon. Afterwards, Iro, you're up.
I will get up.
Tick, tick.
I'll probably try to get to Hannah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like,
Wait, like,
Then make it wait.
there's 2 actions probably.
Is it a free action to drop out of? No, you're still not gonna make it.
Yeah.
I'm
you
trying
wanna-
acrobatics that stuff, but I don't think
Yep.
that's your.
You can try to charge through.
I think I can
We have
get.
70 feet. If you if
I
you
have 35
two
feet,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he
But
should
then
be
you
able to
don't
make
have
it.
any action.
but I don't have any actions, so I'm gonna go. So I can't
You
really
can
do
try
that.
to do the same thing that Allison did and try to like charge through the dragon space.
Yeah, but then I have to make an athletics or
Acrobatics.
Oh. I will try that.
All right. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Oh, that's. I think it's gonna work. Oh no, 24,
Well, you know what? I will allow you to also do athletics for this one.
26.
26. Okay, so that's the exact thing that you need
Nice.
because the DC was 26. So you are able to just like push through. You get battered by 2 of the dragon's feet as he just stomps around you, trying to squish you. But eventually, you make your way towards Anna.
And I take one of the potions and pour it into
Pour
her
it
mouth.
into her mullet.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a d6
If
for the
you
hit
go
points.
down
that,
again, you're dead.
I know.
You get 1 hit point. I'm really sorry.
Well, no, she is wounded
3, right?
3 right now.
Yeah, so dying 4 is dead.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well. All right.
Oh, it's still his turn before me.
Yep.
He took
No, you go
down.
to before his turn.
Yeah, he took you down, so you're before him.
Oh crap! Yes, of course. So you are right now.
I love this rule, by the way. This is a great
That's a really good rule because it allows for.
Get out.
Oh.
It's a great rule because now I'm not dead.
You should try and like your healing thing has a burst, right? If you use.
She has no spell slots.
Oh, you don't have that spell prepared. May I suggest running?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so against my nature. Oh, it sucks. Okay, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going.
You can fight.
Yeah, you can try.
I'm going over here because my hand crossbow is laying on the ground right now.
Right over there.
Yeah.
And you have plenty of
Uh,
actions to direct Melo to help.
What would Melo do?
Yeah, I have a band that says that.
Yeah, WWMD.
What do you want to do, Hannah?
Also stands for weapon of mass.
I'm going to take my hand crossbow.
Okay. So
And
you
hide.
got up, you walked, you take your hand crossbow. Those are the three
Oh
actions
yeah.
then.
Oh yeah. I get
Right?
to get up.
All right. Okay.
Couldn't make
So
it.
that's Hannah. At this
No, makes total sense. I was making a joke.
I tried to calculate, but
At this point, you can see Arzaf, the living lightning, the dragon that has been terrorizing Gracebay for almost an hour now. He is bleeding electricity from all of the different wounds that you gave him over the last ordeals that you went through. And right now, he is focusing on the one that has the biggest threat to him, and that is Dural right now, because he is the orcish fellow that is still attacking him. So, he is going to just unleash his Draconic Frenzy at the guy for a, well, that's a very nice roll for him. That's a natural 2 for a 19, which misses the roll. The second one is going to be a,
Ross, I hit the AC too.
it's going to hit at least for a total of 22. Third attack is going to, that'll be 23, because you don't go further than a minus 10. Those two will hit for a tail attack and a... All right, and with that, the first claw just slaps his orc nest splitter out of his hand as the second claw pins him against the wall, as you can just see the tail slap him through the door, and the roll also falls unconsciously on the ground. As Arzaf is now taking a look around and is going towards the last person that actually seems to be bothering him, and just walks up towards our dwarf friend.
I still stand.
Oh, you're still standing, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm standing.
And I'm standing as well.
Right, let's
No,
see.
I'm not standing.
I'm down.
Yep, Iroh it is.
I'm back.
So, with a minus 10, his bite attack comes at you for a total of 17.
No.
As he is now
I'm
Dural's
not mouse
down on the ground.
Still no.
The large dragon maw just comes at you, and you just buck a little bit as a slap of thunder above your head closes his jaws, and you are still in one piece. Allison. Oh, sorry. First off, Dural is going to make his check, and you can actually see the. Oh wait, he's an orc.
Oh, orc. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, he's an orc. Woo, he's an orc.
Orcish frosty.
Yep.
Tell me, dear DM, what difference does this make?
Orcs have ferocious tenacity that they actually, when they go down, they can return to 1 hit point on a good roll.
Can I become an orc? Maybe.
Yes.
In your next life, when you die, so come back.
You can actually become an orc.
As
by
Dural
magic.
is still standing, as he just
Revivify.
spits out a couple of teeth with some blood, picks up his orc neck splitter, and just go, I'm not done yet! And he has one last attack left to try and... So, go ahead and take a look what this is right over here.
I can see.
Oh, this is a natural 20. Yeah.
Sweet.
As he just
Kill Sealer.
comes in for the
My
hit
turn afterwards.
for a total of...
Enough.
Don't have him kill seal this.
I love it. I feel like
The guy has
because
one
he's my
fucking
friend-
hit point left.
Now.
Yeah, the dragon has 1 hit point left.
Oh!
As he just raises
I
his
get
orc
back
neck
here.
splitter and just severs like 3 of the 5 fingers of the dragon as the 3 fingers fall off. What? As this large orc is just standing, spitting in the face of death itself, but still standing. At that point, our dwarf friend also still has 1 attack left. See if he can take down the 1 last hit point on this dragon. Which he cannot with a natural 2 on his roll.
Fair.
God damn this.
No, I want to kill him.
Alright, so and with that, it seems that our dragon has had his last breath. Allison, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna jump on the table over there. I'm just gonna make 2 slices.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Flank. So first one is gonna be a natural 2.
Misses.
Second one, I'm probably gonna miss this one too. So we're probably gonna be fucked.
I get a turn.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm before him too.
that doesn't hit.
Allison, you guys are seeing that this dragon is at his last breath. You are just jumping all into it to get the killing blow, to just get this beast down already. Allison picks himself up, grabs his short sword, tries to slice twice, can't really get a hit in. After that, we are back to Gracol.
So Allison moved
Yeah,
here,
Allison
right?
moved on
Oh,
top
right.
of the
Yes,
table.
yes.
Perfect.
Excuse me. You're right over there.
Flanking position. Yeah.
Which means that
yeah.
I am now flanking that big blue
Marble.
ugly face.
Big blue you.
And I miss. And, and then I make another attack roll.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. I mean, it couldn't be, right? I mean, it just
Yeah.
can't be, right? Okay, we gotta.
Maybe use another die. You know?
We're gonna die.
I miss.
You miss. This Gracol is from behind his shield, trying to stab this creature one more time, but he's very much on the defense right now. With one of his claws completely ruined, he is starting to realize his own mortality, as he is just wide-eyeing around all of you.
I attack again.
Yeah, you have one action left. Go
Go
for
ahead.
the 20.
Could have rolled that sooner. 15.
15, and again, your spear just catches off of the large dragon scales that this creature is made of. Iroh.
Iroh gets to do it.
Iroh gets to do it.
Please kill.
Would you kindly just die? And I daze it.
Okay, so that's
Unless he
a.
crits.
He knew this.
Yeah,
he knew this.
he knew this.
The look on his face, like I have guaranteed damage.
So that's a 21 in the save.
It's not a critical
So he
success,
has
but it's
half
success.
damage.
So he gets 1 hit point damage.
Yes! Fuck yeah!
As your friends are lying battered on the ground, trying to get that last hit in, you just walk up to him. Hey, would you kindly just die? And with that, the dragon just looks at you funny and just
Yes!
on the floor.
I love this.
I mean, I might have word thing kill.
Your biggest
Power word
contribution
Power word kill. Yeah.
to this fight, your only contributions to this fight. Oh no, wait, you healed her. Were 2 dazes that were just excellently timed.
As Dural is now looking at you through the opening of the door, just in awe, like, I'm sorry, but couldn't you have done that a little bit sooner? We're going to go ahead and take a little break from this nightmare of a dragon fight.
Yeah.
Jesus, people. Ah.
Holy shit.
So,
I almost
you guys
died.
did a total of 260 points of damage
Wow.
over the course of the 2 encounters. In this second ordeal, you only needed to do 70. You got the first 50 in the first 2 rounds, and after that you needed 3 to do the last 12 eventually.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Beautiful,
I
beautiful.
love it.
And with that, the pack are now officially Dragon Slayers.
Woo!
Yes!
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good shit.
All right, producer, can we take a break?
Please.
We need it. We're really